Hey everybody, Mike McWilliams upstairs to the right music. Before we get started, take 2 seconds and hit the like button. I sure do appreciate it when you do that. Lots of cool stuff coming up in the future, so if you dig this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. Thank you. All right, we have another unboxing here today, guys. We got another box of vintage guitars from Japan. As you know, that's my specialty. I think we're gonna like these today. We've got some really cool ones here. So with my dull scissors here and a snap of my fingers here, we are going to do this. All right, we have contestant number 1 up here today. I think maybe for the experienced eye, you can see that by the size of this case that it's a bass guitar. And let's open it up and see what we got. All right. So in 1983, the guys that were over at the Konda Shokai company, who were producing Grecos, Ibanez, Aria Pro 2 guitars, things of that nature, got a contract by Fender to start producing guitars. And some of the first of this line of guitars were Squier guitars. And the quality of those early first run in 1983 Squier guitars are well known. Without question, some of the best basses period out of Fender Japan are some of the first run Squiers. And I was fortunate enough to come across a 1983 Squier jazz bass. So let's take this off. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at this headstock. Very nice. Okay. So again, what we have here is a 1983 Squier jazz bass. That I think has been relicked a bit by the previous owner, but he did such a good job at it that I actually don't mind. I think you guys can see that. He actually did a tasteful job of relicking this bass guitar, so I don't mind that so much. It actually adds a little bit to the cool factor, believe it or not. Yeah, so again, the quality of these basses, as you know, I'm a jazz bass player. I only play jazz basses. I had a number of Fender Japan jazz basses in my time. I've had this Harley Benton over here behind me, which I contend to some of you who have the ears to hear that is as good as some of these Japanese basses, once you get a proper setup on it. But this is my first Squier bass that I've had, and I got the opportunity to get a first run Squier. 1983 was the first year they started producing these, and I got to tell you, it's super light. It's a lot lighter than that Harley Benton. I'll tell you, that's the downside of Harley Benton guitars. They're a very, very heavy guitar. But this one is very nice, in very good condition, excellent condition. Everything all original. Yep. Looks good. So I'm really happy about this. We will see what we can do with this. And I don't think it's going to need any significant work. Looks good to me so far. We'll see. So let's just put this one away and we'll open up the next box. Okay guys, this last one was a crap load. As a matter of fact, I've got about 10 tons of wrapping paper because I had to unwrap the case first. Then I had to unwrap the guitar inside, and I didn't want you to have to sit through all that. So let's just do an unveiling of this guitar that's in this case. This is a very special one. Particularly happy about this. This is a 1976 Greco EG600. So this is the custom from 1976. There was a 600 and an 800 custom that year of 76. And I like this one. I have to say that this is a beautiful, beautiful custom guitar with, of course, the Gibson custom headstock on it. So this puts it definitely right in the middle of lawsuit guitar time, so-called lawsuit guitar time. But anyway, what a beauty, a Black Beauty. Got a Black Beauty custom here. I've always wanted a Black Beauty custom. And wow, it's going to be hard to pry this one from my hands. I paid a pretty good amount for it, and if you're interested, you can too. I really like this one. Wow, it's got the volute and everything on it. And wow, and it's not too outrageously heavy. You know, customs can be some heavy little monkers, but this one is pretty okay. I've had a few in my hands, but this is the first Black Beauty that I've owned. Again, it's missing its pick guard. That's not a big deal. I actually like these without their pick guards. But looking good for a guitar that is 48 years old. I've got to say, it's looking really good.